There is a place between where you are and where you need to be, a strange, suspended kind of nowhere, and you have been living there, haven't you? Not fully in the life you dream about, not fully away from it either, just hovering, just waiting, just telling yourself that the moment hasn't quite arrived yet. I see you there, and I want you to hold on just a little longer, because what I'm about to say might be the thing that finally moves you. There is a particular kind of exhaustion that comes not from doing too much, but from carrying the weight of everything you haven't done yet, from holding the unlived version of your life in your arms, like something fragile, something you're afraid to set down, because setting it down might mean admitting it was never real. But here's the thing about that unlived life. It doesn't get lighter the longer you hold it. It gets heavier. It collects the months. It collects the years. And slowly, quietly, it starts to feel less like a dream and more like a ghost. You have been so careful with yourself, so protective. There is something admirable in the way you've guarded your hope, kept it sheltered from the wind so it wouldn't get damaged. But hope that never faces the wind never learns how strong it actually is. You have been keeping your best self in a glass case and calling that safety when really it is just a more comfortable form of loss. Think about the version of you that exists 5 years from now. Not the ideal version, not the fantasy, just the version that actually chose. That version woke up one ordinary morning and decided that waiting was more dangerous than starting. That version looked at the gap between their life and their dream, and instead of measuring it, they just stepped. That version is not perfect. They stumbled. They made the wrong call sometimes, but they moved. And movement, even imperfect movement, changes everything. Now think about the other version, the one who kept waiting for conditions to improve, for the fear to leave, for the certainty to arrive. That version is still standing where you are standing right now, only older, only quieter, only more convinced that the dream was never really theirs to begin with. Which version do you want to be walking toward? Here is the truth about starting. It will not feel like you imagined it would. It will not feel like a movie moment with swelling music and sudden clarity. It will probably feel strange and awkward and smaller than you expected. Most of the most important beginnings do. They look nothing like beginnings from the inside. They look like a quiet decision made when no one was watching, like a single step taken without any guarantee that the ground would hold. But the ground holds. It has held for every person who ever did the terrifying and necessary thing of choosing their own life. It held for them when they doubted it. It held for them when they couldn't see the next step. It will hold for you. You are not behind. I know that voice in your head that keeps running the comparison, keeps telling you that others started younger, started smarter, started with more. That voice is not the truth. That voice is just fear wearing the costume of logic. The only timeline that has ever mattered is yours, and yours is still open. The page is still in your hands. The ink is still wet. What is it that you keep almost doing? What is the thing you circle back to in quiet moments? The idea that keeps returning no matter how many times you set it aside. That thing is not random. That thing is not a coincidence. That thing is the part of you that already knows what your life is supposed to look like. It has been trying to reach you. It has been sending messages through every restless night, every passing moment of longing, every time you watch someone else do the thing you always said you would do, and felt that complicated mix of admiration and ache. Listen to it. Not tomorrow, now. Not when you feel ready, now. Because readiness is not a feeling that arrives. Readiness is a feeling that you create by starting. You do not find your footing by studying the ground. You find it by walking. Hold on just a little longer. Not to the waiting, not to the hesitation. Hold on to the vision. Hold on to the part of you that still believes this is possible, because that part is the most important part of you. That part has been right all along. The world does not need the perfect version of you. It does not need you polished and prepared and certain. It needs you present. It needs you trying. It needs the real, unfinished, still figuring it out version of you actually showing up and doing the thing. So this is your moment. Not a dramatic one. Not a ceremonial one. Just a real one. The kind of moment that doesn't announce itself. The kind that you only recognize later when you look back and realize that everything changed because of one quiet, courageous choice you made when you were still afraid. You are still afraid. Do it anyway. Whatever it is you came here to do, whatever it is that has been waiting inside you like a held breath, let it out. Not perfectly, not completely, just a little, just enough to begin. Because the beginning is everything. The beginning is the door, and you have been standing outside of it for long enough. The door is open. Walk through it.